Hello everyone, my name is Haven, and today I am back with another video, and this game or it's a demo, it's called Am I Nima? I don't know, it was a game I saw on Steam, and it looked very interesting, so I figured why not try it out and see what I think of it. So, I guess without further ado, we're gonna jump right into this, so let's do this. So based off of the screenshots, it looked really, like, trippy, so I was like, why not try to, try this game out and just see what it has to offer in a way, you know? Ooh, dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. The perfect undulating prison for you to spend eternity. An irritating yet familiar voice scratches at your brain, and you find yourself violently awoken by a mysterious figure. It worked. You're breathing. The air is cold and stagnant. The walls that surround you the room provide the room with a distinct lack of natural light. Well, there is somebody right there. You are underground. Dozens of boxes overflowing with trinkets bring a strange sense of comfort. That comfort dissipates as you realize you're tied to the chair you're sitting in, a bungee cord holding your head up. The stranger stands across the room, hesitating to approach. Okay. Nima, is that you? I wonder if these are things that I'm thinking about right here. This is interesting. Words in your brain can be combined to unlock new words. Who is Nima? Am I Nima? Just tell her whatever she wants to hear. Okay, so... Cool. Like this? Oh. When you're done, words can be dragged from your brain down to your mouth to unlock a new dialogue option. Okay. Mom, what's going on? Wait, yes, it's all coming back to you now. You are Nima Lee, and this is your mother, Annabelle Lee. Mom breathes a sigh of relief and smiles. Oh, thank God, I thought I'd lost you. She excitedly steps forward, but stops herself just short of throwing her arms around you in an embrace. She pauses. Lost. Me? Mom shudders. Let me bring you some food first. You must be starving. Mom exits the basement, excitingly clambering her way up the stairs. I wonder if I can just... Okay, I don't know. I hope she trips and cracks her skull. Oh, that's a dark thought. Thanks, Mom. A sopping wet bowl of slop is gently presented to you. The odor, reminiscent of wet dog and dirty socks, is masked by overwhelming amounts of soy sauce. Your nose begins to shrivel like a worm left out in the sun. Mom unties your hands, but leaves your waist and head fastened to the chair. With some effort, you can now eat your gruel. She places a small dull spoon in your now free hand. That looks very gross. Is that a fish bone? And what is that, a celery stick? So, or like what, a leek? Or is it a leek? Yeah. She's even uglier up close. Okay, Nima, before you eat, we need to have a little talk. There was an accident. Your memories may have been affected, and I want to ensure you're okay before everything goes back to normal. You're going to be living and sleeping in the basement for now. Can you untie me? You're tied up for your own safety. If you fall unconscious, I don't want you to fall and hurt yourself. Just follow her rules and then we'll be free. You're not a prisoner. This is a controlled environment for you to heal in, okay? You look at the bowl of food and then look back up at her. You try to nod, but your head just bounces in your binds. Alright, so starting tomorrow, I'm going to be bringing you items. I want you to think of how these items make you feel if they bring back any memories. For now, let's start with something simple as an example. She takes the bowl of gruel and pushes it towards you. What does this kanji make you think of? You can start to eat while we Talk if you like. Uh, disgust. Food. Ooh, I think I fucked up there. You hesitate, looking down at the bowl and back at her. Although she claims there's no wrong answers, you know that is not true. She's looking for a specific response. Okay. Happy. Okay. You hesitate. Okay, yeah. Can I make this the response? Disgust. No. Kongi. Disgust. Nima. Swimming. Family. Camping. No. I don't think those are all the right words. Kongi. Food. No. Okay, what about happy? Food? Happy? No? I don't know. Swimming. Fish? Happy? Camping? This? No. Nima. Pets. Okay, now I think I'm just putting words together. I don't know what's going on. Try connecting ideas in your mind and see where those trains of thoughts lead you. Tell me what you're thinking. Happy. Happy? Are we happy about this? It's the thought that counts. You gulp. Nima, are you okay? Your expression is kind of vacant. Food. Kongi. That's Kongi. Yes, this is Kongi. You stare at it. Do you want to eat it? What is Kongi? It's rice, oats, fish, soy sauce, Worcester sauce, and chives, I think. I got it from the herb garden. Also rum. The fish looked a bit old. I don't think that's what Kongi is. Well, it's a bit untraditional, but it's what I had on hand. You want to eat it? Say disgust. Ew. Despite every fiber of your being screaming at you not to, you bravely force a single spoon of piping hot Kongi down your throat. Overwhelmed by the pungent taste of Mom's unconventional methodology of cooking, you spit it back out. Better to starve to death than endure another mouthful of this over-seasoned nightmare. Unsurprisingly, Mom looks away in shame and apologizes for the culinary travesty before you. I guess my cooking hasn't improved then. I'm sorry, Mom. I can't eat this. Well, you have to eat something. Can we order takeout? She cringes. The notion of spending money on greasy fast food when there's perfectly fine Kongi at home seems to cause her physical anguish. You know what? I have some burger coupons upstairs. I've been saving them for a special occasion. To be determined if she'll remember to actually do this. Huh, she's going to feed us, right? You yawn. The bowl of Kongi certainly chased away your appetite. Now you'd prefer to find a nice den to crawl inside and sleep. Mom sets the bowl aside and lets out a long sigh. She stares at you intently, preparing for something. How much of the accident do you remember? You shake your head. Some things just come to you, but as far as you're concerned, everything that happened before you woke up in this basement feels like a dream. You were swimming. You hit your head. You're lucky I was able to rescue you. You clutch your head as a bolt of pain travels from the top of your cranium down your spine. Ow. Pain. Blood. Pain. River, rock. Ow. Likely story. A memory surges to you. You recall looking up at your mother's stony face. In her hand, she clutches the small, sharp knife designed to cut through flesh and organs. Your mother look your mother looks worried as she reaches out to console you. You recoil away from her. Maybe we should talk about this later. Tomorrow the real tests will begin. You pass those and you'll be free to leave the basement and everything can return to normal. I'm wondering, did the mom have something to do with this? Did her mom try to kill her? Or something? In a swimming accident? How am I supposed to pass if I can barely remember anything? I suppose it's only fair if you have a chance to ask me some questions in return. There's a shuddering pain racking your brain. You're almost spent for the day. Choose your next words carefully. What do you want to know? You hurt me. I remember you hurt me. Mom flinches. You can tell you have struck a nerve. She begins to tremble. Nima. Honey. I know I'm not always present, but I would never. You have a second memory come to you. You are trapped in an abyss, eyes shut and disconnected from your brain. You can feel your mother holding your hand. No, play dumb. Sorry, Mom. I'm confused. Mom relaxes a little, although she doesn't let go of the barb you stuck in her. Lately, I've been prioritizing my work over you, and that's not fair. It'll be different now, I promise. That doesn't mean I'll ever actively want to hurt you. But I can't deny that you've been hurt because I'm not there, or been there for you when you needed me. The conversation trails off, you both unwilling to look at each other. Your eyelids are growing heavy, you're running out of energy. I don't know why I cannot read right now. My eyes are just going over, but for some reason my mouth cannot keep up. Anything else you want to ask me about? Swimming? I got hurt while swimming? You feel like you don't trust that explanation. You went swimming by yourself and you hit your head on a rock. I told you not to go because the current was strong, but you didn't listen as usual. You were lucky I found you when I did. Really? Yeah. Her voice is tinged with regret. She's lying to you. You yawn and your mother takes notes. Nima, sweetie, don't you think it's time to go to bed? I just have one more question. Okay, what do you want to ask? Did I die? Did I die in the accident? No. You were in a coma. Let's not worry about that right now, okay? Pain surging through your brain terminates with a sudden pull of the plug. Your eyes cut to blindness and then you feel your body fall forward to be caught by the ropes fastening in your chair. You flicker in and out of consciousness as rogue bolts of electricity wiggle your neurons. Mom hums a familiar song. A pair of tender arms bear the full weight of your malnourished and sickly form. You are lowered onto a lumpy mattress, tucked in routinely and without indulgence. Whoever carried you here was hesitant to do so. Her acts of mothership seems little more than a performance. Despite that, you feel a gentle hand lovingly caress the side of your face, and once again the world goes dark. Ooh. What is going on? Okay. So, I'm kind of curious to know. I wonder if this is in fact his mother, and maybe I feel like this is one of those scenarios maybe that he got kidnapped by this woman and she wants him to be her son. But I mean, I could be totally off base here, right? But this is just kind of what my mind is kind of jumping to. I guess I'm just kind of jumping to like this extreme, and maybe it is just his mom and she's just crazy. But I don't know. I'm getting this vibe that that's not his mom. I don't know. What do you guys think? My head hurts. This is my room. I barely remember it. Okay. Yeah, see, because he doesn't really remember his room. But I guess he just, I don't know. Whoa. See, this is so cool. I've never really played a game like this before. I wish I could be the powerhouse of the cell. Oh, God. Okay, this music, it's a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down. All right, resume. So let's look around. Nothing else here. Oh. A penguin. Okay. I wonder if they're jealous of the birds in the sky. Let's see. Can I do anything with any of this? Okay, well, I guess not. I don't know. So we got some trophies. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm a pretty strong swimmer. So maybe this is his room. Maybe that is his mom. This book is about evolution. She spent so long working on this one. No one ever read it. Okay, so her mom is, I guess, what is it called? Anthropologist? I think that's the word. These fish are trapped in a fake world. Zong Wen 7. Even after all this years of studying, my Mandarin still sucks. Understanding. Oh, paleobiology. Helen Tamerlan. I think that's what it was. Paleobiology. 101 dinosaur jokes that'll have your friends roaring, JP. How do dinosaurs pay their bills? With Tyrannosaurus checks. Ha ha. Tales from the Uncool Kid, Benson Breyer. This book used to be so relatable, now I just think he's a loser. Okay. Let's clear this up a little bit. Getting a bunch of different words that I don't think really matter. Okay. I wonder what's out there. What's he so happy about? Pisses me off. A child's drawing. It vaguely resembles a koi fish. James Pond. I was his child and I was her child. In this kingdom by the sea. That's what my dad looked like. I remembered him. Or I remember him. A lava lamp. Hot to the touch. This water's been sitting here for a while. I wonder what's living inside it now. This bathroom is locked, but what if I need to? Should I knock for Mom? No. Alright, let's just go to bed. Was it always this lumpy? Okay, I guess not. I guess we'll knock for Mom then. Yes. Are you awake? Yes. You hear her undo a series of deadbolts, opening the door only to crack it for it to be caught by the chain lock and held nearly closed. God, she looks so scary. She studies you. She closes the door. You hear her undo the last chain and open the door again. You didn't clean yourself up. The bathroom door was locked. Her cold demeanor thaws for a moment. Shit. She pounds her head with the palm of her hand. She gestures for you to go sit at the table while she retreats into your room and unlocks the bathroom. Quick, lock her in. You hesitate, weighing the risk of trapping your mother in your prison. She returns quickly and efficiently. Your bathroom is unlocked. She doesn't take note of you, passing by to ascend the stairs in a staccato of thumps and exits the basement. God. You fidget in your chair, wondering if you did something to upset her. I'm so curious to know what's going on. Like, what is going... She's treating, like, this child like they are just a demon that, you know, and she's hoping by locking him in the basement, you know, our character is gonna, like, exorcise this demon or some... I don't know. It's so crazy. She's not buying it. She returns, trundling clumsily down the stairs. I've never said that at any point in my life. She holds the railing to keep herself steady. In her other hand, she carries a large tote bag bulging with concealed items. All right. She calms down a bit and smiles placidly at you. Good morning, Nima. Good morning. Don't forget to call her Mom. Did you sleep well, Mom? No. Disgusting. She's wearing the same clothes from yesterday. See, something's just not right. She looks disheveled. It's unclear if she slept at all. Are you feeling any pain? Yesterday our conversation ended rather abruptly. Your vitals are stable and you seem to have made a full recovery. Yes, I'm feeling well. Good. She flips up a notebook and makes a note of that response. How was your sleep? Any interruptions or strange dreams? Lie to her. Nope. She flips her notebook closed and the fake smile turns into a real one. You're going to do better today, right? Today's going to be a little different from yesterday. With me, I have some items. All you need to do is tell me how they make you feel. Can you do that for me? This is, I don't know. This is just so interesting because I'm trying to figure out like what is the, like what's going on, and it's being so vague. Like it's just this woman who I guess may or may not be this child's mom, and she's running tests with this child like this child's an alien of some sort. It's so weird. And the word thing that we got going on is just a whole nother aspect that I'm a little confused about, but because like part of me wonders like, does anything I really say really matter when it comes to the point, when it comes to me choosing a word, or is it just kind of random? I don't know. Yes. She places a plushie of a shark upon the table in front of you. For some reason, invokes unfamiliar feelings within. Nostalgia, sorrow, and most intriguingly, love. Now, is there anything this reminds you of? Let's see. Soft and dangerous? Let's say that. The effigy of the predator is cast in the guise of a pillow. Perhaps a wolf in sheep's clothing. But stay on your guard. Let's see. Shark. Yeah, let's just do shark. That's a great white shark, the apex predator of the deep. Did you know that you can have up to 300, or they can have up to 300 teeth and reach 6 meters in length? I'm serious. Mama lets out a tired sigh. Yes, Nima, I know. Did you also know that as a species, some sharks have been dated to have existed 450 million years ago? Imagine being 450 million years old. Nerd. Honey, maybe it's better to focus on how it makes you feel. Oh, okay. Say paleontology. Oh, nothing. Memory? Nothing. Okay. Happy? Well, okay. She's wanting an emotion. Let's just say happy. Aw, he's so cute. Can I have him? It's already yours, Nima. Yay. Okay, I guess that didn't help. Trapped is not a stasis? No, that's not a feeling. No. Light, outside, fish. James Pond. Pet fish? What's the pet fish doing out of his house? This isn't your pet fish. But that's kind of close. Where do fish live? Bowls? The sea? You said pet fish, so where do pet fish live? Aquariums? That's right. And what do aquariums make you think about? Water. Fish. Nima, no. Water. Swim. Regular sharks swim, but this guy is just made of fluff. He'd probably get soggy and sink. Okay, aquariums. The trip. So they went to the aquarium. That's the toy Dad got for me at the aquarium. Can we go? Can we get tickets? Yes, let us get out of the bowl. It's not really a good time for that right now. Aw, man, promise me we'll go sometime, okay? Just like how we used to when Dad was still around. Memories of your father's embrace fill your mind. He's no longer with you, but the plushie still connects the two of you together. Maybe after we're all done here. Does that sound good? Yeah, okay. Mom lets out a melancholic chuckle. It's funny, you used to bring this thing everywhere with you. I remember you never let me take it from you, even to wash it. Your father used to say it was starting to look more like a catfish than a shark. He even considered buying a second one to switch out so we could clean it when you weren't looking. Hey, he never did, don't worry. After he passed, you were even more inseparable. You wanted to hold on to anything that reminded you of him. You and Mom shared a moment of nostalgic silence, reminiscing on the warmth of a face that fades more and more into memory every single day. Mom lovingly plants her hand on your cheek. I'm just glad I didn't lose both of you. Okay, Nima, let's move on to something else. So now I'm starting to think something happened. There was an accident at the aquarium. And it had something to do with our character Nima here. She pulls out a chunk of rock with a strange formation entombed on its surface. There's a prismatic glow to the rock, an opalizing skeleton frozen in time, and then cracked open like an egg. Mother hesitates, unsure if she should show you this thing. She places it on the table and pushes it towards you. What does this remind you of? Okay, rock. A rock? That's just a rock. It's not just a rock. It's an important rock. Why do you think it's important? Now, paleontology? No. Stasis? Light. Stasis. Sashimi? I don't know what that is. Remnants. Knowledge. Memory. Bed. Sleep. Oh, you yawn. All this soul searching is making you tired. You hope that this is the last question. You can't sleep yet. You're only halfway through the questions. Halfway? Better hurry this up. Outside? Let's try Dad. Something about Dad. I think it has something to do with Dad. Mother shakes her head. I'm into rocks. He's into fish. That's always been our thing. Why don't you just pick up the rock and smash your skull in? Okay, that's a dark thought. We'll see how into rocks she is after that. Try thinking of where you might have seen this before. Outside. A trophy. Life. This is life. Life in the beginning of everything. Here it is. The beginning of large-scale life on Earth, the Cambrian explosion. Some wonder, why did the Cambrian explosion with life? And you know what nobody knows for certain. It might have a lot to do with the invention of a new evolutionary dynamic, predator and prey. If that's true, I suppose you could say that the meaning of life's existence is to eat other life. Interesting. And how does that make you feel? I don't know. Kind of hungry. The spirit of the Cambrian period relinquishes control of your body and you return to your regular self. You shrug. Okay. So... aquarium. This would look nice. Strange shrimp rock would look great in an aquarium. Okay. Bed. Seabeds? Remember something. I think your mom told you about seabeds being pushed up until they became mountains after a few million years of tectonic activity. Pretty cool, but what was she talking about? James Pond. How does a koi fare? Would a koi fish be able to survive back when this thing was alive, or would it be an apex predator? On the one hand, it's probably one of the largest things around. On the other hand, there's probably not much it can eat. Hungry is a state of mind as well as a state of need. Nima, you should probably focus on the test. Shark. A shark? What if a shark was in the Cambrian era? Would it have any chance of survival? Probably not, right? Not enough prey to eat. I don't think that's what the scientist isn't interested in. Perhaps not, but nonetheless, it is interesting. Okay, let's see. Trapped? Why show this? She asks you what it means to you, and something complicated and wordless bubbles up in your throat. Hatred. Why would you show this to me? You slam your fists on the table and stand to glower down at your mother. Looking at the stone summons memories of burning and crushing, endless water pushing down on you. Trapped and unable to move, all you can do is rattle your teeth, unable to even open your jaw enough to bite your own tongue. I don't understand, Nima. What's wrong? I'm trapped. I can't move. Sensory memories flash through your brain that make your skin crawl. Your body won't respond. You're drowning. You hold the sides of your head and rock back and forth in the chair. You want to lash out. jump across the table and pound that rock into her skull just like, what happened to you? Hey, keep control of yourself. You have to stay in character. Something is stopping you. Some small part of you that begs not to hurt her. Help! My mother has trapped me in the basement. Help! You begin to scream. Maybe the neighbors will hear you and come to rescue you. Your mother launches across the table, grabs you roughly around the neck. She hauls you forward and smothers your mouth with her hand. All right, I think I've seen enough. While grasping at the table, she takes a syringe out of her pocket. Your screams muffle through her hands. It's time for bed, Nima. You find yourself awake in bed. There are heavy weights on your arms. You try to wiggle, and your arms push against a series of tight ropes that bind you still. I told you, she doesn't like failure. Your mother enters the room wiping a small steel pick with an antiseptic tissue. You're awake. I didn't use enough anesthesia. You try to scream, but you discover your mouth is gagged. That's fine. You won't need it. She leans over you, placing her knee on your stomach to pin you and gripping your face with a clawed hand. The pick inches closer to your eye. Don't blame yourself. It's my fault, really. Something must have went wrong with the procedure for you to come out like this. She begins to caress your cheek. Her hands are trembling ever so slightly. But that's okay. Oh. There's always next time. You feel the blade scrape past your socket and push out into the nerves of your brain. Your life terminates with a pop as she severs your brain in half. Suddenly, it's dark. Dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. You spend an eternity in this darkness, until a familiar voice. Nima, is that you? Wow. So either I did that wrong and it ended in failure, or that was supposed to happen. But this is a demo, so I imagine there's probably a hell of a lot more to it, and so that was probably all that they had to offer thus far. It was really good. I will say, it's a little confusing trying to figure out the whole word thing. But other than that, I really like the story, and I'm really interested in knowing what is really going on, like deep down inside. So, if you guys want to play it yourself, it will be in the description below. I particularly enjoyed it, and I might play the full thing when it comes out. So, if you guys want to try this out for yourself, like I said, it's in the description below. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.